Angela was a phenomenal guest speaker, and she spoke right to me. Some of the philosophies that she shared, that anything is possible, anything we think of is possible, is what I believe in, and it's one of my philosophies in life. I came from a very humble beginnings, from the small town in India, from what we had to where I am today. Thankful to my dad for this opportunity to be in this country, but also every single day that in my workforce or anything I do, just knowing that I am powerful and I can do anything I want to, and that's exactly what she spoke of, and she was a true inspiration.
It put things into perspective for me as to what was important in life, and that I was just here to really just do my best, and just remember, like, at the end of the day, that like competing is about personal growth in addition to learning about yourself in an organization and all these incredible opportunities.
I'm so happy to have heard her speak. It's so nice to that's what welcomed you, you know, so much spirit and so much positivity. She spoke with so much anointing, and I'm so happy to have met her, and her story is so inspiring.
You know, with a pageant you tend to get caught up a little bit in the superficiality of things, and you know, it is very hard to, you know, be your own person and to grow. So I think to have her come in and just change the whole way that you're thinking before the week begins, I think that was quite a nice touch.
Second day I had the experience with Tracy, and she taught us how to do the catwalk, and that was also something very different, and I got some positive feedback from her and how I can perfect my catwalk. And I've never learned before, but to know that some of the aspects were natural, but here's the tips and techniques, the secrets of how I can enhance what I do was helpful.
Yeah, in the Philippines we really take this thing seriously. So from walking to talking, personality developments, we really train for it. And Tracy was really good, and I'm so glad that she was very satisfied with my walk.
I'm also gaining that confidence, because she was saying that if you don't have the confidence and and you don't feel sexy in your own body, you shouldn't be here. But it sort of puts that thought in your mind that we are meant to be here, because we obviously are here.
She was so good, and you know, she saw everything that you need to work on.
Typically in pageants, you kind of go, obviously do your natural walk, but you don't really have any guidance. And so I thought it was really, really helpful to have a professionally trained model come in and help us and give us her advice and critique our walks. I think it also helps with the confidence level. I know for me, like, being able to practice so much will definitely help make me feel more comfortable on stage.
Overall, it went well. With the exception of me not feeling well and the choreographer having to stop the rehearsal.
So what do you think about the fact that Women's Global Pageant allows women to compete from a wider age range, and the fact that a heavy percentage of your score is going to be mostly on your interview and your personality as opposed to your physical appearance?
I think that is what most pageants should be about. I think it's not really about how you look, who's the most beautiful. It's really about who's here for what purpose. And I think with this age range, there's a diverse amount. There's like 19 through 35, I believe, and hearing like these stories from these women that are so accomplished makes me feel really intimidated, though. I'm not gonna lie. You know, there's women that are like attorneys, like, oh yeah, I quit the corporate attorney lifestyle. I was like, oh. And then you have girls that are just out of high school, and I think it's a great range because we're all here not only just to compete, but just to kind of have this opportunity and enjoy it together.
I thought, you know, perhaps in another lifetime I'd be doing something like this. So I think that it's great that your organization has, you know, increased the age limit. Honestly, like, I've been 21 for the last, 14 years, so I'm not, you know, it's just a number, and I think it really speaks to like what society is looking at. You know, nobody's really, I mean, 35 is the new, you know, 25.
kind of the reason why I got involved in pageants, seeing how hard my mom and dad worked just to give my, to pay my education and make sure I didn't have student loans and just to make sure I had everything I needed. And so that's always been my motivation to kind of take every opportunity I'm given. And pageants has opened so many doors for me in terms of not that it just looks great on a resume, but you work with so many incredible organizations.
I've been maybe photo shoots, some runway, but this is definitely my first pageant, so it's something different. It's like the whole package in one: the runway, photo shoots, and like the competition.
I've been doing this for 6 years now, so I've been doing it since I was 20. My boyfriend actually got me into it. He inspired me to try modeling. I was studying accounting and law at university, and I guess society kind of pushes you to follow that path after you've graduated from school. So my boyfriend really turned around and said to me, what is it that you want to do with your life? Is there anything that you've always wanted to try or been passionate about? And a month later I got approached by to do a modeling photo shoot for the first time, and I fell in love with it.